Our mission is to help you learn the English language. We have created easy-to-follow, free educational materials for those seeking knowledge of English.
What sort of job would you like to take?
I prefer a sedentary job and I used to work as an operator.
We need an operator now.
It's just the job I've been searching for.
Hi, this is China Southern Airlines. Is that Miss Yi?
Yes, speaking. What can I do for you?
I am responsible for verifying your information before you come for the interview. What position do you want to do?
Pardon? Your way of articulating is too slow. Would you speak a little faster?
Sorry, I am used to speaking in a slow pace, but I will try to be faster. What position do you want to do?
I have been yearning for a job as a stewardess in an airline like yours.
If we give you the job, what's the most important thing you accept to get?
Well, I just want to enjoy what I'm doing. It's the most important thing to me.
Just this?
Yes, because I think being interesting thing is the best teacher. Or have more opportunities to have career growth.
Do you want to get a promotion?
Yes, of course.
Where would you like to be in 5 years?
In 5 years, I'd like to be a senior manager of this corporation.
How do you plan to accomplish this?
By doing whatever is necessary.
What should I do if I notice a fire?
Raise the alarm by breaking the glass of the nearest fire alarm. Call security, say, "Fire," and give your name and exact location. At night you should phone the fire service from the nearest telephone.
Should I try to put the fire out?
If you discover a small fire, you can try to put it out with a fire extinguisher, but only do this if you have been trained. Make sure you use the right extinguisher. They are all color-coded and contain different substances to put out the fire.
So, where can I start my work?
Well, your job is to compile and analyze financial information to prepare entries to accounts. You're also responsible for preparing profit and loss statements and monthly closing and cost accounting reports.
And I represent?
Our company just concluded a business transaction. You can help with documenting various financial sheets involved in this transaction.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Feel free to ask me anytime you need help.
Evan, are you busy right now?
Not really. What's up?
Well, I need a hand with the fax machine. My fax is not going through.
I'm kind of useless in that area, but I'll take a look at it.
Thanks. Hello, Jack. I'm John.
I'm glad to see you.
Sit down, please. Maybe you have read the contract, but I want to give you the details again before you sign the contract. You must have a 3-month internship.
Yes, I know.
When you become a permanent employee, you will have the insurances. You will get monthly pay and will be on 8-hour per day work shift.
Wait, will I have 5 insurances and 1 fund?
Yes. You can also enjoy legal holidays and year-end bonus.
It sounds great.
If you need to work overtime, you will get twice the usual salary as overtime pay.
Okay.
You have read the relevant terms of the contract. Do you have other questions?
How long will the induction training be?
About 2 weeks.
I see.
If you don't have other questions, just sign here.
Okay.
Miss Gray, would you please type this report for me?
Of course, Mr. Green.
Can you print it out before 12 o'clock? I need it this afternoon.
No problem. I will do it immediately.
Please double space it and print it out on the laser printer so I can read it easily.
Okay. Would you like this report done in a formal or informal style?
Please type it in a formal style.
I see. Anything else?
No, thanks. Now, if I look here, I see that you completed a BA in English?
Yes, that's right. After graduating from high school in New York, I attended York University in the UK. My major was English, and my minor was business studies. I completed my BA in 2004.
Yes. I'm pleased to see that you also got a distinction.
Yes, that's right. I've always enjoyed studying. My friends say I'm a bit of a bookworm, but my father always pushed us to succeed academically.
Well, it looks like his encouragement paid off, Rebecca. So how about extracurricular activities at university?
Well, I've always been keen on writing, so I became the editor for the university student magazine, which I really loved. Also, I volunteered for a group called Shelter, to help the homeless in York.
What did that involve?
Providing warm meals and shelter, especially in the winter months. I found it really fulfilling to be part of that group.
I'm sure. Okay. Now let's move on to your work experience, shall we?
Yes, okay.
I've run out of steam. To be honest, I want to be in a different environment.
Is that so?
Yes. I don't want to be stuck in a rut. I want to move on.
Have you decided?
Yes, I want to get a better job.
Could you tell me why you want to quit?
I'm quitting because of the lousy salary and all the difficulties I have in getting along with my colleagues.
Oh, that sounds terrible. Would you be happier with higher pay here? I'm sure something can be worked out.
I'm afraid not. I've promised my girlfriend. We're going to travel south to find jobs that offer higher pay.
Okay, I'd like to say that I've really enjoyed working with you. However, I think you should work harder at your new job and then you can ask for higher pay. What kind of jobs have you had?
I have been a production manager.
How many years have you worked as a production manager?
3 years.
Would you like to tell me something about your outstanding achievements?
I had introduced an advanced product line, which increased the output and lessened the cost.
Wonderful. Then how many employers have you worked for?
Frankly speaking, 3. If your company employs me, it will be my 4th.
Then have you received any award at your present company?
Yes. I was awarded the title of Advanced Worker last year.
How would you evaluate the company you are with?
Although I could not say that everything is perfect there, I still very much appreciate what the company has given me, especially many chances.
How would your colleagues evaluate you?
They would say I am a responsible friend and a capable colleague.
Can you get recommendations from your present employers?
Yes, I have brought them with me. Here they are.
Do you have any questions?
I think that you have covered all the important points already. But if I have any questions later, I will contact you.
Were you engaged in any activities at college?
No, I had no interest in the activities in college, and I spent most of my spare time reading in the library.
What kind of activity would make you get involved?
None, I guess. My only passion is on reading.
How much do you have budgeted for our trip to Los Angeles?
In total, it should be about $5,000 for the week conference. Would you like to see the breakdown?
Yes, I want to know exactly where the money is going. Give me a detailed report.
First, we have the airline tickets, which are $500 per person. With 4 of us going, that's $2,000. For our accommodations, we're spending $80 a night, per room, for 5 days. That's another $800.
Weren't you able to find anything less expensive? We're sharing rooms, right?
I have 2 people to a room. The $80 room rate is the lowest I could find. With the conference going on that week, all the hotels have inflated their prices. They're making a killing.
So far we have $2,800. What else?
I have budget $25 per person per day for food expenses. That totals another $800. And for other incidentals, like take fees and tips, I have estimated about $400.
Well, that's only $4,000. Didn't you tell me your budget was $5,000? Where is the rest of the money?
That's my buffer. I wanted to leave a little room in the budget, just in case. It's better to be safe than sorry.
I'd like to ask whether it is correct to partake in the firm's insurance plan?
If you want my advice, you won't invite yourself any risk.
But people keep talking about the benefits from the plan.
I've come to hear about your offer.
We have the offer ready for you. Let me check. 10 boxes with 50 brooches per box, at 20,000 yuan. 20 boxes with 50 waistbands per box, at 30,000 yuan. 15 boxes with other ornaments per box, at 7,500 yuan, for shipment in June. The offer is valid for 5 days.
I can tell you right now that your prices are a little higher than we expected.
You know that the prices of the ornaments have been rising in recent years. The prices we offer this time compare favorably with quotations you can get elsewhere.
I am afraid I can't agree with you there. I must point out your prices are higher than the quotations we've received from other companies.
But you must take the design and quality into consideration. You know we are superior to others in design and quality. We have various styles, which the other companies cannot catch up with.
I agree that yours are of the top.
Well, since your order is large enough, can you give me a rough idea?
To have this business concluded, I should say a reduction of least 10% would help.
Impossible. How about 5% off?
Right. A reduction of 5% is acceptable.
Mr. Smith, I'm wondering whether you have found a way of considering my offer?
I certainly have the will, but I wonder if I've found the way.
You see, I made what I consider to be a reasonable offer based upon the rise in production costs and the continued fall in the exchange rate of Australian dollar to US dollar.
Let me say something about the falling Australian dollar. We're both hurt by the rising US dollar. We will have to pay more renminbi for US dollar to buy wool from you.
I understand.
Do you? Then you can see that we have one wish, that is to conclude this transaction in a way that will satisfy both sides. What can you do to help?
I think the best way I can do is to reduce our price by 2%, and I should think we could conclude a deal at $98.
All right, I accept this reduced offer at $98 per metric ton fob stowed. The other terms and conditions shall remain the same as those in the previous agreement. Now will you draft the agreement, or shall I?
Your legal department is very good at these things. We can trust them with the drafting of the agreement.
Okay, then we'll bring it over to you tomorrow morning. You'll sign it first, so it will only need my signature. Is that agreeable to you?
Very agreeable, Mr. Smith. It will only take me a minute to sign it and send it back to you.
Good. Let's shake hands on this successful transaction. Good morning.
Good morning. Yes,
I'm phoning about the job that was in the paper last night.
Oh, yes, Well, could you tell me your name, please?
Oh, Candida Fawcett.
Oh, yes, Well, what exactly is it that interests you about the job?
Well, I just thought that it was right up my street, you know.
Really? Well, could you perhaps tell me a little about yourself?
Yes, I'm 23. I've been working abroad.
Where exactly have you been working, please?
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials.